What Hedy Lamarr came up with was a radio signal between a ship and a torpedo that couldn't be hacked, that couldn't be jammed.
Rather than sending radio communications on just one frequency, as was normally done, Lamarr came up with the idea of making the signal leap from frequency to frequency.
Frequency hopping. You couldn't jam it because you'd only jam a split second of it in a single frequency. So, frequency change, frequency hop, frequency hop, frequency hop. That concept, secure radio communications, was brilliant.
And that basic idea of frequency hopping became part of what's known as spread spectrum. Spread spectrum is what's in all of our technology today. I mean, Bluetooth is probably the most purely similar to what Hedy Lamarr invented, and Wi-Fi too. But spread spectrum is in a huge amount of inventions that we use on a daily basis.
Lamarr had a patent on the technology, but it was confiscated because she was an Austrian immigrant and considered an enemy alien. She was never compensated for her invention, which the film estimates to be worth around $30 billion today.
When we began making this film, some scientists said to me, she was probably a spy. She probably stole this invention from the Nazis.
In a manner of speaking, I think that's a literal answer. Are the products involved in what you do of a more or less valuable nature? In other words, more valuable than a bread box?
At the beginning of my research. And
I would say so. Do you have anything at all to do with antiques of any sort?
Part of what fueled
yes.
assumptions
and could you possibly, in your store, auction off these antiques in your place of business?
And so I realized I had nothing.
I could do.
Her own record.
You're an auctioneer.
Really
yes.
Figuring out that there were about 75 people alive today that could possibly have something on Hedy Lamarr, and just systematically going down that list. And when we got to this guy, Fleming Meeks, who had written this article about her in 1990, he picked up the phone and he said to me, I have been waiting 25 years for you to call me.
It's an embarrassing. I'm behind that blue trash can. I'd had stuff stowed there and I moved it out of the way and there it was.
It turned out he had tapes that basically told the whole of Hedy Lamarr's story, and they had never seen the light of day.
Yeah, this is Fleming Meeks at Forbes. Oh, hello, thank you so much for the rose. Oh, you're very welcome. I love the brains of the people are more interesting than the looks, I think. The people have the idea of I'm a sort of a stupid thing.
What was that moment like for you as a filmmaker?
I think I cried when I first heard Hedy's voice.
I was different, I guess. Maybe I came from a different planet, who knows? But whatever it is, inventions are easy for me to do.
Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which I have to ask my friends on the panel to blindfold themselves. So the blindfolds all in place, panel? Yep. Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in,
And the reason we
please?
know that is she would call the children and leave them these long messages on answer phones, which they would record. And on one of the answer phone messages, we found her really trying to tell her son the message of her life through this poem.
All right, panel, as you know, in the case of our mystery challenger, we go to a different form of questioning. You ask one question at a time in turn, moving clockwise.
You might
And let's begin with Miss
You might
Kilgallen.
feel that the world never understands or
Bennett and I have been having such a nice rest over here. The other end of the panel has been so brilliant. Well, now, did all those, I'm addressing this now to our guests, did all those wahoos and yahoos accurately signify that you were a glamorous lady?
Yes.
We have the guest
But there was a
answer,
part of her life that almost
You
no
say
one
yes.
knew about. It turns out Hedy Lamarr was also a brilliant inventor.
For a moment I thought Mamie Van Dorn was back.
Widely in theater
Or her aunt Irene Van Dorn.
American Masters on
Are you
PBS.
a movie star?
NewsHour Weekend's Megan Thompson spoke recently to Alexandra Dean, the director
Yes,
of
Francis.
Bombshell, the Hedy Lamarr story.
Are you
Tell us, who
in
was
New
Hedy
York to
Lamarr? Hedy Lamarr
publicize
was
a
Jewish
picture that will be
child who was
forthcoming?
born in Austria in the shadow of the First World War.
1 down and 9 to go,
And
Mr.
then
Lewis.
she became extraordinarily beautiful. She was about... And that kind of swept her
No,
away.
I'm
She
sorry. I'd love to
became
hear
an
you
actress,
speak.
And she flees to the United States.
Are you,
and convinces Louis B. Mayer
you're a
to make
motion picture
her
star?
his next
You're a motion
big
picture
star
star. Oh, well, then
on the
you're
silver
not
screen.
Cinderella.
So she becomes
Have you been on television over the past weekend?
And all of these films with Spencer Tracy, Gable,
Yes, Miss Gilgallen.
That was the public Hedy Lamarr, but it
and
was the private, unexpected
guest
Lamarr
star
who director
on some other
Alexandra
star
Dean found
show.
far more compelling.
Inventing was her hobby.
Is it?
She
television.
not only had a
Would that
complete
show have been
inventing
put
table
on,
set up in her house, but
Today?
Howard Hughes gave her
2 down and 8 to go,
a
Miss
small
Franklin.
version of the
Would
set
it
of
have
equipment,
been,
which
if
she had
CBS
in the
will
trailer
forgive
where
me,
she
in
was
compatible
taking
color
tapes
yesterday?
in her motion pictures.
We don't know everything that Hedy invented.
Mr. Lewis?
But we know that during the
was
Second World War, she teamed
Were
up
you
first with
surrounded
Howard
by
Hughes,
many other people on the
who
program?
was a great inventor.
I know,
himself. He was
I
trying to create the
passed.
fastest airplane in the world.
Miss Gilgallen?
The airplane was too slow. I decided that's
Were
not
you
right.
born in
It
Europe?
shouldn't be square, the wing.
Mr. Smith?
So I bought a book
You
on
ever marry an oil millionaire in Texas?
birds and I used the fastest bird
Miss
with a
Francis?
connected it
Well,
with
shall
a
we all
fast
say it
stick.
together? I think we all know.
Girl
Girl in the world. Hedy Lamarr.
Hedy Lamarr.
No